everybody. Welcome back to Meals with Marsha. Today I'm going to be making some sweet potato casserole. It is getting fall and we're headed toward the holidays, and Thanksgiving is my favorite time. So I'm going to be doing a series of videos to show you how to do some of our favorite Thanksgiving meals. So let's get started. The first thing I did is I took 4 good size sweet potatoes and I just baked them off. I just washed them and I rolled them in full and I baked them at 450 for 1 hour. Now I'm going to just take off the skin and I'm going to put them in this bowl because I got to have 3 to 4 cups of the mashed up sweet potatoes. So this is my first one. I'm going to go ahead, I've already peeled it. I'm going to go ahead and squeeze that up. And I'm going to peel this one. And if you bake them, you just let them cool for, I don't know, an hour and a half or so, and they just peel right away. They're really easy to peel. And these are the best way. You can buy canned sweet potatoes, but this casserole tastes so much better if you use fresh. Now sometimes you have that brown end, you just need to cut that off. And then just put that in there and then just mash it in. Like I said, Thanksgiving is my favorite time and I love sweet potatoes. Sweet potatoes are loaded with so many different nutrients. I know we're going to sweeten it up today and it's not going to be real trigger friendly, but it's always good to have a sweet potato. All right. Let me get these last couple ones done. I just wanted to show you how I did it. Some people slice their sweet potatoes and they boil them. But I will tell you this, I've tried that before and it is very difficult. Sweet potatoes are very hard. And they're hard to slice and they're hard to deal with. So I just always bake them off, cool them, and then just see how easy they peel. And I just cut those ends off. You want to cut those little brown ends off. All right, let's put this one in there. See how much sweet potatoes. We've got to have 3 to 4 cups, and this is a 4-cup container. I believe the 4 large sweet potatoes is going to do it. But let me see. I think so. Maybe 3.5 cups, but we're close. Like I said, it's 3 to 4. So let's get this one out. Peel that off. Like I said, you do have to wait till they cool because you cannot handle a hot potato. I don't know if you've ever tried, but it's hard. Okay. I love me some sweet potatoes. And it really pairs well with turkey and dressing and green bean casserole. That looks like about 3 3/4 cups, so that works. All right, I'm gonna clean this mess up. I'll be right back, okay? Let me move some stuff around and wash my hands off so I can work with this. Okay, put this over here. Okay. All right. I get another napkin. Okay. All right. Now, like I said, we got 3 and looks like 3.5, 3 3/4 mashed up sweet potatoes, and that's what we need. So we're going to put them in our mixer today, my KitchenAid mixer. This thing saves me so much time. It whips everything together for me. Now there's several different variety of ways to do this, and I will tell you this, I'm making these today, but I'm probably going to freeze them. I'm not going to bake them off, but I'm going to tell you how I bake them off, and I'm going to show you how I top them and everything. I'll tell you all about that. But more than likely, I'm just going to freeze these. I've got some throwaway pans that I'm going to use so I can wrap them up and put them in the freezer. Now, and I also need to look at my recipe book today because this is a seasonal thing that I fix. It's not something I fix every day. I'm gonna bring my mixer over just a little bit closer to me. Now, maybe that works. Okay, so we got our sweet potatoes and we need 1 cup of white sugar, just white granulated sugar. And then I need 2 eggs. Just gonna crack them in this little bowl right here. I always try to crack my eggs in a smaller bowl to make sure they're good before I put them in whatever I'm making. Because sometimes if they're bad, you ruin the whole batch if you don't crack them separately. So put those in, all right. And we need 1/3 cup of melted butter. And I just took a 1/3 cup and I put it in the microwave and I melted it. There's that. Let's put that in there. Get all my stuff stacked up so I won't have such a mess. All right, and then 1 teaspoon of vanilla. And I use the imitation vanilla. Some people swear by the real stuff, but I've always used this. It's okay with me. You can use the real if you like. and any brand you like. All right, and then we're going to do 1 1/4 teaspoon of pumpkin pie spice. So this has in it cinnamon, ginger, nutmeg, allspice. So it's all of them together. So instead of having to put a little bit of this, a little bit of that, you can get all the bang for your buck right there in one place. So let's do that. 1 1/4 teaspoon. And guys, this is really easy to do. It's not hard. And people, you know, at the holidays, they think about dressing and they think about there's certain casseroles and things like that is beyond my scale. I can't do it, but I'm telling you, it's really, really easy to do. All right, and the next thing is 1/3 cup of heavy whipping cream or evaporated milk. I did not have heavy whipping cream, so I'm using my evaporated milk today. Now, what I always do with my evaporated milk, I don't want to open the whole thing because I pop a hole in it and I can pour out what I want of it, and then I can put it in the refrigerator and use it again and again. So I take my little thing and I stab it this way, then I do it on the other side so it will pour out easy. And I've lost my 1/3 cup. Well, look what I did. I put my eggs in it. Hang on one second. Let me rinse that out. I set my eggshells down in it. I'm sorry about that. Put the lid on that. All right, now 1/3 cup. Like I said, you can use evaporated milk or you can use heavy cream. Now, if you use heavy cream, it is going to make it quite a bit richer, so that's okay. I've done it both ways and it turns out good. So now I'm just going to slowly mix it in my stand mixer. Get all that stuff incorporated. Like I said, I love Thanksgiving. I love it. I love food, of course. I cook all the time and I love food. I love to eat, love to cook, love to share that with other people. But the thing I love about Thanksgiving, it's just about everybody coming together. It's not about getting gifts or what we've got to do. It's just about everybody coming together, everybody sitting around the table and eating and enjoying their life and being thankful for what we have, because we have so much to be thankful for. You know, we're blessed. We are a blessed home. This country is blessed, and I thank God for that. I think sometimes we get too comfortable with how we are and, you know, and how blessed we are, but God has been faithful to my family, and I know He's been faithful to many. And I know there's people that's having hard times out there, but God is faithful. We went through a lot of hard times ourselves, but God's always brought us through, and I'm so thankful for that. I'm so thankful for my family, thankful for my church. I'm thankful for my salvation. I'm thankful for the Holy Spirit that lives inside of me. God is just blessed. Ooh, my earring just broke too. What about that? I'll have to fix that later. But anyway, I'm just thankful, so thankful for what God's done in my life and what He's continued to do in my family and the blessings that He's bestowed upon us. And anyway, okay, let's see. I think this is about there. I'm going to go a little bit higher for just 1 second. Like I said, you just have to kind of incorporate it together. All right, I think that's good. See if I can. See if I can get that off. Try to get all that goodie off. And I'll see if it's going to be mixed up good. Sometimes sweet potatoes can seem stringy, but you can kind of mix all that up. It'll be fine. Let me see if I can take the spatula. Yep, and mix that up. It looks amazing. Now, I think I'm going to have enough for these 2 small square pans. Now, if I was cooking for a crowd and I was going to serve this today, say it was Thanksgiving Day, and I was going to do this, I would get a 9 by 13 casserole dish, and I would use that, and I would pour it in that, and then I would bake it off on the directions that I'm going to tell you. And then the way I do mine is I top mine off with mini marshmallows. I pull it out after I bake it at the time it's called for, and then I put it back in and I bake it for like 5 more minutes to melt the marshmallows. That's what my family likes. Now, there's different ways you can do, like the crunchy topping with the pecans and stuff. We've just always used marshmallows, and that's what they like. So here we go. Let's spray these up. I'm going to divide them, because what I'm going to do is I'm going to put these up and I'm going to freeze them, and I'm going to pull them out as I need them or as I want to eat them, or if maybe I just want to share this with a family or something that's had a new baby or whatever. So I'm going to do this in prep, and I'm going to put it in the freezer. I'm going to spray it just a little bit. And this is just the non-stick original cooking spray. This has butter in it, and you probably don't have to do that, but I just like to, and I'm going to divide it between. Whoop. Here we go. And it's not that some of these recipes are that difficult. I think they're a little bit time consuming if you want to know the truth about it, because you have to bake your sweet potatoes and, you know, and all that stuff before you can go. But like I said, if you're in a pinch, you're in a hurry, there's always shortcuts. And one would be to buy the canned sweet potatoes, drain the juice off of them, and, you know, do them that way and just mix them up like we've said. Okay. All right, guys, and that is what it's supposed to look like, okay? And like I said, it's jiggly, but it's got eggs and stuff in there, and when it bakes, it's going to set up, and it's going to make this creamy, wonderful, wonderful sweet potato casserole. Then you're going to pull it out, and you're going to put your marshmallows on top for 5 more minutes, and then you're going to eat. So what we do is we put it in a preheated 350-degree oven after we put it in the casserole dish, and we bake it for 25 to 30 minutes, take it out, top it with the marshmallows, and bake it for 5 more. Like I said, I can't show you the end result today because I'm going to freeze these, but I hope you enjoy this. And if you do, please like my YouTube channel, Meals with Marsha. Like and subscribe, and tell me what you think. And I'm going to try to put all this, the ingredients and the instructions in the description. I'll talk to you later. Bye-bye.